Welcome back to Voyage Physical Media. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles. Don't forget to like our video. It lets us know that you actually like the content that we are putting out. It also helps YouTube algorithm get more of our videos out there for people like you and people like us. Don't forget to comment down below and keep subscribing. So we do have a movie review for you, and it is a movie that just came out on Tuesday, and it is The Last Voyage of the Demeter. So this is actually the alternative slip from Shout Scream Factory. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. The one you actually get is this one. Here, we have it flat because we're using the other one, and back of the other one. Here's the front, the spine, and the back.
You always have disc art.
And they're, again, a disc art. Okay, so this movie is obviously about the ship, the Demeter. And the Demeter is in a certain location, and they stopped off there to go to England, and they had to obviously pick up some supplies and whatnot, and they also had some personal items that they had to pick up from somebody in England, or where it's going to. Mm-hmm. So they pick it up. They also need a couple deckhands because they need some help, so they were going to get at least 3 people. Well, this one gentleman, which is right here, is this guy. He actually has a really great education. He's actually a doctor, but during the times, obviously, African Americans were not considered people who should be doctors or anything like that. This is during that time frame. So the second in command picked out a few people, and one of the guys that they chose was an older man, but he said he was stronger than an ox, and they didn't choose the doctor. So they get up onto the board, loading everything up, because I guess they're gypsies, right? Did not want to help. They said they wanted to leave before nighttime. They came and brought the stuff, and that was it, and they were gone. And he's loading this, and he sees the mark, and he knows what this mark is on these crates. They're like huge crates, and he was like, and his hand slips, and the grandson is like right underneath where this is, and the doctor sees it, and he goes and he saves the grandson before he gets crushed to death. And the big strong guy is like, no, I'm done, you can keep your money, I don't want to have nothing to do with this. And so they ended up taking in the doctor. So they're out on their journey, and the grandson tells the doctor on how they communicate. Well, they knock on the ship because it's not a steamship. It's like, a good, old ship where, you put your coal in, you kept going, and you knock on the wood and you can hear it throughout the whole ship. So he's showing them how they communicate and everything. Fast forward, the animals start to notice something is going on, and the grandson is supposed to be taking care of the animals, and of course the doctor helps him out with them. He's like, well, just put these over, and then the animals will calm down. Well, obviously they didn't calm down, and this is in one of the boxes, which they don't technically say that it's Dracula. They don't really have a name for it, but it's a vampire. So, well, he gets out and he goes, he's supposed to have a woman to feed on. Well, the boxes shift and her box breaks, and so the doctor's like, well, she's got an infection, we got to take care of her. And he gives her like blood transfusions, like 3 or 4 of them, something like that. So he's tried to heal her infection. Well, she's been bit very many times, and he obviously doesn't know what at all because she's like in a coma.
Mm-hmm.
So the vampire has to find something else. Well, he went out after every single animal on that ship. All their food that they used for meat, gone. He took it. There was a dog on board. He took the dog, which was very sad. And then he's trying to feed because he knows he has to. Now he's got to figure out a way to ration how he's going to get his blood from where they're at all the way to England. Well, he obviously can't go after the woman anymore now that she's been healed. So now he goes after the crew. And this is what this movie is about. It's about this vampire killing pretty much almost everybody on this ship to get to England.
Yeah. I thought it was good.
Mm-hmm.
The black guy, the doctor, he actually graduated from Cambridge.
Yeah. Cambridge University.
So he was a very interesting character. I like the grandson too.
Yeah.
And the couple of the
The deckhands.
other guys, the deckhands, I guess, pirates or whatever you want to call them. They were a couple of them were
Dickheads.
Yeah, they were. But the one was up the captain's ass,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get. He was going to get it anyways because he
Yeah.
worked his way up to be a second hand. So that was actually going to be his last voyage.
Mm-hmm.
So
He decided the captain decided he wanted to spend more time, obviously, with his grandson and with
Mhm.
his daughter and everything.
I had really enjoyed this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people didn't. I can't figure out why they didn't like it. Maybe because it takes place in one location, but once they get on that ship, start moving, and then stuff starts happening, and it just keeps happening.
Yeah,
In
it
the
takes
entire
off.
movie. Vampire is obviously very weak
Yes.
until he builds himself up. Once he gets to the human,
Mm-hmm.
then he really starts.
Well, because now he's getting the actual
Yeah.
blood that he needs.
Yeah.
But he knew with the woman how much he could take from her every single day
Mhm.
to last.
I really enjoyed this movie. Obviously, this is a 4K upgrade.
Mhm.
This has been out on Blu-ray. Shout Scream got a hold of it, did a 4K of it.
Mhm.
So we're going to talk about that here in a minute. I'm going to go through the special features first, but this one houses the 4K, which has a new 4K presentation from the original Elements, presented in Dolby Vision and accompanied with Dolby Atmos, just like on the Blu-ray. Has a new audio commentary of actor David Dasmachian, new audio commentary with film critic Megan Navarro, audio commentary of director Andre Overdahl and producer Bradley J. Fisher. Disc 2 obviously has the 4K presentation from the original Elements presented in Dolby Vision. Has both 3 commentaries. Oh no, this is a new folklorist and author, Dr. Karen Stosnell, on vampires and the last voyage of the Demeter. Audio commentary of Andre Overdahl and Bradley J. Fisher. Also an alternate opening. Deleted scenes from the Pits of Hell, Dracula Reimagined. Evil is aboard the making of the last voyage of the Demeter and Dracula in the Digital Age featurette. So you have 1, 2 new audio commentaries, and you have 1 featurette. So don't make you feel like, and of course all the other stuff is
Imported.
ported over from the Blu-ray that was released beforehand. Yeah. But Dolby Atmos was definitely
Well used in
they
this film.
used it the entire movie.
Mhm. Like
Extremely loud, especially when the
the communication, because you heard it.
pounding was.
Yeah, it was like doo 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 doo.
Yeah. And then when he was flying around, you
You
heard it from every speaker the whole way and around your room. So it
Mhm.
definitely had the atmosphere effect when he flying around. But definitely when the pounding, that was starting to
Yeah.
give me headaches at certain points. And all of a sudden you'd be watching, all of a sudden, in
Bam!
the back of your head it'd be a pounding. But the 4K upgrade was not much noticeable. But obviously, it's a newer movie.
Right.
You can notice in certain parts, like the sunlight, when the sun was setting, the sun was rising. It was definitely more detail and clarity in that area.
With all the oranges and pinks and purples that you saw.
When people were burning.
Oh yeah, that was
You
super
could
bright.
definitely tell that. And as far as like dark scene, they weren't as gray and dull and washed out. They were a lot. It was a lot
cleaner and
inkier or blackier, more or less.
Yeah.
But
and the blue tones at night really helped with the moon and everything,
Yeah.
so it all like flowed together.
would you need to upgrade? If you like the movie, I would say yes. This is a review copy, so I can't really speak. But would I have purchased this myself? Probably, because I really enjoyed the movie. But do you need to upgrade it? No, because there's not much difference night and day. Here and there, you can see a big difference. Dark scenes looked a lot better because they had more inkier colors on them. So
the only way I would say that for sure that you would definitely need to upgrade is if you definitely upgraded your TV. So let's say you went out and purchased a new TV, after you already had the Blu-ray, that you would definitely see it with the new TV over the old TV. Am I correct?
yeah, from year to year it's different.
Yeah.
But you also have the same 4K upscaling. So it probably wouldn't really matter.
Yeah, but if you went from how I went from.
If you went from like 5-7 years down up to a brand new one, yeah, you'd be able to tell the difference. But
that's what I
as far as you wouldn't really have to upgrade this. But if you're a big fan of this movie, I would definitely say to upgrade it. It's noticeable, but not enough to say, wow, you need to go out here and get this immediately.
Okay.
If you're a fan, I would definitely upgrade. Dolby Atmos kicked ass on the Blu-ray, and it kicked ass on this. So, like I said, noticeable differences in the pictures. Nothing really else. But like I said, it's a newer movie.
Right.
So, but
if you definitely want to see a different look of a Dracula, that's like the Bat Dracula, not like as the human. I should say, with because he doesn't wear any clothes, obviously.
That's what I think I really enjoyed about this movie.
He's very creepy.
It was different.
Yeah. And the teeth were.
I think a lot of people didn't like it being in one location, but
it made
how many
sense.
movies are in one location nowadays?
Right.
That's just the way it works. I thought it was done well. I'm hoping we get a sequel. We probably won't, but because it didn't do well in the theater. But
they also had to come out in the middle of August when they should have waited 1 month, and they would have probably done a lot better.
If you have not seen it, you definitely need to get it. If you're a fan of it, I would upgrade to 4K. If you have your Blu-ray, just hold on to it. There's not much noticeable difference.
Right.
So.
Or if you do want the 4K, but you just don't want to purchase it right now, you can always wait
for a sale.
Yeah, and wait for a sale.
Yeah, because it's what, $40 for
with the alternate slip
these
and
two
posters.
together, and what, $35.30 for the other one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's up to you guys. Just suggesting which route to go. If you already had the Blu-ray, I would just hold on to that. That picture looks good enough.
Right.
At least to me, it did. So, all depends on your TV's capabilities, on how good your TV is, what TV you have, how bright it is, or
how it does with the dark.
Whatever TV you guys have is your judgment and how you're going to look at it. It's not going to look the same on your guys' TV than what it would look on ours, because we have a different TV than what you guys do.
Yes.
So we have two different TVs.
Yep.
So, but some people have LG, some people have Sony. Some people say Sony's the best TV. I totally disagree with that, but that's an opinion.
Right.
Samsung, very nice TVs, very bright. TCL, very nice TVs.
Yes. Hisense even has really good TVs now.
I would pick TCL over them, but yeah. As far as the movie, the packaging and everything thrown into this, I would give it a 5 out of 5 just because I'm a fan of the movie. But if I was just a normal average Joe, I'd probably go a 3 out of 5.
Okay.
But I'm a fan of the movie, so 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
So
I'm a fan of the movie too.
If you already have the Blu-ray, you could hold on to that. You don't have to really upgrade unless you feel the need to, or if you really like the movie. It's totally up to you guys. You know how the 4K upgrade is here and there. So whether you like the movie enough, is it enticing enough to upgrade? I'd leave it at that.
Yeah. I mean, if you've never seen this movie, it's a really good vampire movie. Especially, like I said before, it does have a different take of what the Dracula, or what do you want to call him, the vampire looks like. The ship, you see everything in it with the grain and everything. It's a very different take. Like normal vampire movies, like he's already in London, or he's in Transylvania or whatever. But the fact that this is taking on a place on a ship, on him going from one location to a whole nother location, is definitely pretty interesting. It was definitely a good concept.
It's close to 2 hours long. You do not feel the burn. Once that ship gets moving, the boxes start shifting, the animals start worrying, all hell breaks loose from there, and the story just flows.
Yeah, and it doesn't take that long to get to that either.
I actually enjoyed all the characters that were in this. The doctor from Cambridge was probably my favorite character.
Yeah.
Between him and I like the grandson, and I like the one guy. He spent more time up on the ship, controlling the ship.
The tall guy?
Yeah, I liked him. He's a very good, notable character. But definitely him right there, isn't it?
No, that's the other one.
Oh. Well, he ain't on there though.
No.
All right. Well, that's all good. But definitely check it out. If you don't have it, by all means, upgrade. You would see it in the best format. So, if you're a fan of it, definitely upgrade it. It's well worth it. Scream did an excellent job on it. I mean,
they really did.
It's a dark movie, so you're not going to get the real bright.
Right. You're not going to get bright like this.
You get brightness in certain scenes. That's all you're going to get. You get when the moon's out, it's just up
the
there.
Bright
bright.
of the moon.
When the fire, because it's not very dim lighting on the ship.
Yes.
And then you have the sun setting and the sun rising. That's about the only brightness you're going to get.
Yeah.
So that is our review on Voyage of the Demeter. What's your rating?
Oh no, I give it a 5 out of 5 because I absolutely love this movie.
All right. There we go. You got a 5 out of 5 from both of us because we're fans of it. And for a normal average Joe, 3 out of 5. So
I say 3.5.
yeah, but it's all good, regardless. It's a good movie. Check it out. If you feel down on it, you don't think it's that good, take our word on it. It's a really good movie.
Just give it a chance.
Just give it a chance. Wait for a sale. Don't spend
you don't have to buy it now.
$40 on it. Or if you got the Blu-ray, you haven't had a chance to watch it, pop it in there and be like, damn. Not much difference night and day as far as the picture. So that is our review on the last Voyage of the Demeter. And like, comment, subscribe. Welcome new subscribers.
Yes.
Welcome to the world that is Scream, Universal, Warner Brothers,
Paramount,
Second Sight,
where he always gets stuck on.
Vinegar Syndrome, Melly Yassine. Yes, we are still fighting for Cheeky on this. There is justice for Cheeky, where I'm going to fight and fight and fight. So, welcome new subscribers. Hope you enjoy the channel. A little bit different. We're doing more reviews. We got some other new stuff coming up also, but trying to get our reviews caught up. This is our Scream Factory review of The Last Voyage. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to piss off. See you on the next one.
Bye.